I am Lyle, and there is Josh. Hopefully you can see us on the screen. We're going to be sharing today the image editor. So we've made some fun images. Josh, remember the creepy image we made in between these images?
I do, yes. Yes, a hybrid bumblebee penguin.
I put uh, Bumblebee skating, but I left the word penguin in there from this prompt, and it created some weird hybrid thing. So make sure you know what you're putting in there. But let's say we really like this guy, but we want to do some editing on it. Maybe I want him to have blue eyes or something like that. I don't know. We're going to have some fun with it. But you click right here, and this little yellow button will take you into the AI editor and automatically use this. We can crop it, we can flip it, we can rotate it, and we can do all kinds of stuff. Here's an AI retouch. What would you like to see in the background, Josh?
Let's see. Let's put him on a kitchen countertop. See what happens when we put him on a kitchen countertop skating.
With bread, just for the fun.
Actually, do a honey pot. He is
Oh,
a honeybee after all.
now I have literally never done this, so we're doing this learning together. And the good thing about this is that's what you do with AI. You practice, you test, you see what works and what doesn't work. Josh, what's your favorite feature of the AI editor? I know you've used it more than I have. Oh, wow. Check that out.
AI. This is one of my favorites right here. Being able to change out the background. You're able to be super creative, and really kind of take those images to the next level.
Can I replace just this little image over here?
Let's see.
You have to do it
Yeah, this
across.
came out good. I like the
Nope.
attention to detail we got.
We can do stickers. We can do filters. We could fine tune it. We could frame it. Let's put a sticker in here. What kind of sticker we want? Put a sticker over here, over this thing. I just don't like that.
Yeah.
So how do you put a
Let's
sticker in here, Josh?
see any stickers pop up. Try and are you able to draw there?
I am not able to draw here. We might have to
More
start.
on the stickers down below.
Oh, there they are. There. Nope. Okay, there we go. So we can just do a little smiley face. They're just basic stickers. You can download them from your computer as well. I'm just gonna cover up that little image there. And can we fade that in a little bit? Let's try it. Fine tune. We're going to fine tune the whole thing. We got our temperature, exposure, saturation, contrast, clarity, vignette. We got a frame here. We can do a bevel frame to make this look like a Polaroid. That's kind of fun.
I like that one. Yeah, there's all sorts of little tools in this AI editor that you're able to use to change up those photos to make them look good. You can also download photos straight from your computer. So if you took photos and are on your phone and are looking to just make some minor adjustments to those, you can download them, do some AI retouches to them, and edit them to make them look picture perfect.
Yep. And just for reference, I know a lot of people don't know what all this stuff down here is. Let me just kind of talk through it. Brightness is pretty self-explanatory. It's going to go darker or lighter. Now notice when I move this, it goes what you think would be reverse because you're actually moving the numbers. You're not moving the line. That's different than most programs. So if I move it this way, it's going to go darker. If I move it this way, it's going to go brighter. If you go brighter, make sure you adjust your contrast. Contrast means how much difference there is between the lights and darks. See how the lights and darks are blending together? It's grayish. And then I go more on the firm side, and now we got really sharp, clean edges. That's what that does. Saturation is how much color is in here. So if I take it down, it goes to black and white. It takes out the color. If I go the other way, it's going to be super bright color, a little bit too much, which for your image style, that may work for you. But try to keep them on 0 if you're not sure what you want. Exposure, it's just about, it's sort of like light and dark, but instead of getting the whole image, it kind of gives the lighting effect. So if it's nighttime, I might do this. And now instead of it being light or dark, I can adjust the contrast and exposure differently. Let's take it back to normal. So we'll keep that simple. Temperature, they have warm and cool temperature. So when you take a photo sometimes, if you're in a room and it's using different kinds of lights, you may or may not be able to see it, but you see on this side of my light is more, my face is more red, and this side of my face is more white. That's because this side has a warmer tint or warmer glow. So this goes to warm or cool. If I cool it off, I'm going to bring up the blue. See how it's turning blue in the background a little bit? And if I go the other side, now see how the background's turning more red or more warm. And so this is adjusting my coloration in it. I think that might be helpful for people to know. Gamma is a little bit different. Let's just look at what gamma does, okay? That's what gamma does. I don't know very many people outside of the photo world that's going to know what gamma does, but basically your brights get brighter and your darks get darker. That's the short version of a very long story. As you can see how it's kind of keeping the midtones the same, but it looks really weird. So let's put that one back on 0. We definitely don't want to mess with that one. Clarity, if your picture is a little bit fuzzy when you take a photo, clarity is just going to help you crisp it up a little bit. So if we go down here, see all of his little furs in between his nose all shows up if I go really deep. And if I go the other way, it's kind of a little more fuzzy. So ladies, if you're doing a picture of yourself, you might want to take out some wrinkles, go a little bit more fuzzy, and it'll smooth out those wrinkles. Say ladies, guys too. And then on the other side, if you want to show off all the wrinkles, go the other way. I'm just kidding. And the vignette is how you take off the edge. It just kind of gives you a fuzzy edge around it. So you see here, it's got a little fuzzy edge around it. And one way is dark and one way is light. That just gives you a nice little fun. So if you have a specific style that you like, maybe on your social media, you want it to all have a white background or a dark background, kind of pop out the middle. That's what your vignette does. So that's what all these little tools here at the bottom does. We showed you what the sticker was. Sorry, I didn't see it because my Zoom video thing was over that. I didn't see what that was going on. We talked about the filter, sticker, annotation. Have you used annotation much, Josh?
I have not, but it
Okay.
looks like you're able to put over text, able to put lines over rectangles,
Yeah, so
all
I can
sorts of
say,
different
look at
ways.
these cool shoes, or I can be like, what are those? Just kidding.
Right.
The meme. Yeah, you can add lions, paths, erasers. Sharpie's really fun. So if you want to put a message on there, hi, just something fun to do. You can change your color here. Want to do a black marker, and we can change the width. You really want small, medium, large. This one's going to be a bigger one. Hard. And that's how you say that. Hard. It's going to be deeper. Line path. Now, if you have a fancy path here and you want there to be something special about it, you're going to move things around. So maybe I want him laughing at his shoes. See, I'm going to do it that way. Poor little B being laughed at his shoes, but mean sticker. All right. Then your view is just how you move things around. We're not going to worry about that. A rectangle, ellipse, and text. And here's where you add actual text on here. Cool bees. And then we can take that, of course, and make it bigger. And we can make the font bigger by selecting it. Get back
Yes.
to it.
Really neat. You're able to change the font color, the actual font, the style, the
Yeah, you can see
size, all
here,
those fun things.
we're
You
just going
change
to
how it's
do,
aligned to the page. So you could do left aligned, center aligned, or right aligned.
and
This
I'm
is
just
a good
playing with it.
alternative. As we said in a previous video, if you're trying to generate text through that AI images, AI isn't always the best at coming up with text, but this is a great alternative to where you're able to put your own text over it and make sure that text is exactly what you want it to say.
And so we're just playing with it. I don't even know what we're going to say. I'm going to put this on the top here, just for the fun of it. Let's say we don't like something. Of course, the same thing is we can just delete or hit eraser. You take the little eraser thingy and click on stuff, and it's going to erase things as it touches. And you see if these two are connected, it may erase both of them or it may erase one of them, depending on how you flowed when you drew it. There we go. That's the word. All right. So now we've cleaned it back up, and now you can go and edit it some more. Anything else you want to talk about editing, Mr. Josh?
I think the only thing we didn't really touch on was resize, which really just allows you to change how that image is sized. So this was created as a square, 1:1 ratio. So you're able to go in and change just to get that size more aligned to what your needs are.
Yeah, you be very specific. This one, because it's square, it's keeping it square. So you do probably have to adjust how unlock those from each other. And again, my Zoom
Right.
thing's in the way, so we can play more with that later. But again, go in here and play with these things. See what works for you. You have to play with these tools if you're going to use them. You can't build a house if your hammer's sitting on the shelf, right?
That's true.
All right, so that is the AI image editor. If you want to just edit an image, you can edit directly from something you created in the AI image creator, Or you can log into your apps and go here to your AI image editor, and you can upload that your images directly in there just by clicking here and uploading an image, drag and dropping there, or click here to upload, and you'll have your image showed up here, and you can start editing just like we just did. So that's our AI image editor. Anything else you want to say, Josh, before we wrap up?
I don't think so. Thank you all for watching this video and check us out for more educational AI content.